And you know what would really make this a historical event? Someone this important must have been buried with great ceremony and honor. But if Moses was a historical figure, where is he? Where is his burial site? Moses is one of the most famous figures in history. He led the Israelites out of Egypt, parted the Red Sea, and received the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. His story has inspired countless tales, movies, and debates. But one mystery remains: where is his final resting place? Why does the Bible leave out details about his burial? Can researchers find this tomb and change our understanding of ancient history? Join Josh Gates as he embarks on an expedition to uncover the tomb of Moses. Secrets beneath the sea. In the calm waters of the Sea of Galilee, where gospel stories paint a peaceful image, a team led by Josh Gates from Expedition Unknown set out to uncover ancient secrets. Their mission was clear: reveal the mysteries beneath the surface, possibly dating back to 1513 BC. Guided by the legend of Miriam's well, the team explored the depths to connect this tale to Moses' final resting place. Jewish tradition tells of a rock Moses struck, causing water to flow, Exodus 17. This rock is said to have been linked to a well that accompanied the Israelites until Miriam, a leader, passed away. But why is this well now beneath the Sea of Galilee when Miriam died elsewhere? Could it hide Moses' tomb? The researchers investigated stones believed to be part of Miriam's well. They theorized these stones were carried into the sea by an ancient stream called Yavel Creek. Using advanced equipment, they found a mysterious mound of rocks on the lake bed. Robert Dillinger, born on June 22, 1903, in Indianapolis, Indiana, gained fame during the Great Depression. Known for his bold bank robberies and captivating charm, he earned the title Public Enemy No. 1. His gang, which included Babyface Nelson and Homer Van Meter, carried out numerous high-profile heists across the Midwest. Dillinger was arrested in Tucson, Arizona, in January 1934 but escaped using a wooden fake pistol. After escaping, he committed more robberies and stayed hidden for months. On July 22, 1934, federal agents shot him outside Chicago's Biograph Theater, solidifying his reputation as a famous criminal. Despite his crimes, Dillinger had a charm that drew people to him. His humor and charisma helped him avoid arrest and gain public support. Dillinger's family land, now owned by his nephew Mike Thompson and great-nephew Travis, is believed to hold hidden treasure. Family stories suggest wealth is buried there, sparking a search that led to the discovery of a mason jar containing unique items, including a 1934 map. The map revealed a path connecting Great Falls, Montana, to Canada and other places, hinting at Dillinger's operations. Questions arose about whether it marked targets for robberies or hiding spots for stolen wealth. The discovery confirmed the family's stories about buried treasure. Further searching uncovered another jar and metal items buried for at least 87 years, dating back to Dillinger's time. One metal item, initially thought to be a coin, turned out to be a shotgun shell from the Dillinger era. These artifacts provided insight into Dillinger's life, showing he was more than a criminal. He was a young man with a history rooted in his family's farm. The discoveries painted a picture of life on the Dillinger farm during tough times in the early 20th century, revealing struggles alongside hope and opportunity. Each item uncovered more of Dillinger's story and the mysteries of his estate. Josh, exploring Dillinger's legacy, asked family members if they saw him as a Robin Hood figure, stealing from the rich to help the poor. Opinions varied. The family shared the emotional burden of Dillinger's crimes, including a newsreel showing his father visiting him, highlighting the family's pain despite their love for him. Later, Josh and his team found a sealed coffin, possibly belonging to a child, shedding light on ancient burial customs. The coffin, buried near an Old Kingdom tomb, suggested it was placed there after the original tomb's use. The child's family, unable to build their own tomb, likely buried their child near someone else's grave. As desert winds rose, workers moved artifacts to a tent for protection. However, Josh's team stayed outside, eager to continue their search. They found a piece of gold resembling a necklace, hinting at the child's family's wealth. Gold, rare and reserved for the elite, emphasized the family's status. Continuing their search, they found a vase likely meant to accompany the child into the afterlife. Ancient cultures often buried the dead with items for the afterlife, such as food, clothes, and belongings. To their surprise, they uncovered another basket, adding to their discoveries. The team found a two-piece container, adding more mystery and complexity to the burial site. This suggested that the child's burial was part of a broader, more thoughtful funeral practice. To avoid inhaling possibly dangerous old spores or dust, they put on masks before carefully opening the casket. Inside, they found one earring they believed was made of ivory, leading them to think the casket belonged to a girl. Though the coffin was in poor condition, they found beads from a necklace made of earth-worn quartz that had been glazed to a shiny finish. They collected the loose beads, knowing they would need to restore and preserve them to recreate the necklace's former beauty. The discovery of the necklace deepened the mystery and provided insights into the ancient culture that had carefully buried its children. The legend of El Dorado, a mythical city of gold in South America, has fascinated explorers and historians for generations. Spanish conquistadors searched for this golden city, but the reality is more complicated. While ancient civilizations in the area had gold and other valuable goods, the idea of a single city made entirely of gold is likely a myth. El Dorado may have been a symbolic place representing the wealth and power of many indigenous groups. Recent archaeological discoveries have shed light on these civilizations, including a forgotten cave in Colombia believed to hold gold, pottery, and valuable offerings from religious ceremonies. Another discovery includes graves near Colombia's Little Hell, a site thought to be a ritual center for the ancient Muisca people. Josh Gates embarked on a journey to uncover the truth about El Dorado, traveling 50 miles into the Andes foothills. Recognizing the value of local knowledge, Josh sought help from Ashley Kawi, a friend familiar with the area and its tribal elders. The Muisca civilization, led by regional chiefs called Cas, practiced terrace farming, growing maize, potatoes, beans, and squash. As Josh and Ashley ventured into the jungle, they were amazed by ancient structures and artifacts hidden from modern society. These remains showcase the creativity and craftsmanship of the Muisca people, offering clues to the El Dorado legend. When they arrived in the Muisca town of Sassama, the locals warmly welcomed them, sharing knowledge about their culture and traditions. Exploring the ruins, Josh and Ashley were impressed by the size and complexity of the monuments. Each discovery brought them closer to understanding El Dorado and the Muisca's heritage. However, the journey was challenging, with tough jungle terrain and unpredictable weather testing their endurance. Their determination to uncover the truth pushed them forward, deeper into the jungle. The Muisca believed in Chiminagagua, a creator deity responsible for the sun and moon. Gold symbolized the sun's energy, and held great importance in their society. The Museum of Gold in Bogotá displays over 55,000 gold artifacts, a fraction of the offerings the Muisca gave to their gods. The Muisca were known for their intricate gold work, created using a method called lost wax casting. Josh and his team visited the Temple of the Sun, a sacred Muisca site, where they met Carlos Candel, a community leader. He explained the Muisca's rituals, which included offerings, cleansing ceremonies, and consuming chicha, a sacred fermented maize drink. These practices connected the Muisca to their ancestors and the natural world. From the Temple of the Sun, Josh and Ashley trekked to Lake Guatavita, a site rich in El Dorado legends. According to Candel and Kawi, the El Dorado myth originated from a Muisca ritual held at the lake. A golden raft, now displayed in Bogotá's museum, depicts a real raft used during the ceremony. In this ritual, the Muisca king, known as the Zipa, stood on the raft surrounded by attendants. Covered in gold, the Zipa would dive into the lake, symbolizing his transformation into El Dorado, the Golden Man. Lake Guatavita held great spiritual importance for the Muisca people. Thousands gathered to witness their gold-covered king's symbolic transformation, an event representing both political and spiritual authority. The El Dorado myth illustrates the enduring power of stories and the allure of wealth. The tale of El Dorado continues to captivate the imagination of people worldwide, blending adventure with the pursuit of riches. Josh Gates' journey through John Dillinger's stolen money and the Muisca legends highlights humanity's enduring fascination with hidden treasures and the thrill of discovery.